So when is the most dangerous time in a toxic relationship? And of course, if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. Actually, I have narcissistic personality disorder. What a lot of people don't realize is the most dangerous time, or one of the most dangerous times in a toxic relationship, is when you're trying to leave that toxic relationship. Is when you're trying to leave that narcissistic person that has been treating you horribly for X amount of time. Because in the mind of a lot of narcissistic people, they think you belong to them. They think that they're entitled to access to you forever, no matter how they treat you. There are some narcissistic people who have that mindset: if I can't have you, no one will. If you don't want to be with me, then you're going to go be with God. I'm just telling you, y'all. I talked about this on my live on YouTube last night, but there was a woman in Baltimore, Maryland, who got unalived by her toxic, abusive ex. After she had got a restraining order on this person. You see, the title right here says, woman had recently been in violent domestic dispute. Like literally, she got a restraining order against him for being violent, for being toxic. And guess what? In the middle of the afternoon, in the apartment complex, he ran up on her, chased her through the apartment complex, and unalived her in front of people on camera. He knew he was being filmed. He knew it. This is her name right here, Shakeia Allen and whatnot. And she said police had been to her former home for multiple domestic disturbances. I know there are a lot of people out there who like to try to glorify toxicity and glamorize abusive, toxic relationships, especially the ones you see on TV where every episode down there fighting. Y'all, that is dumb as hell. If it ain't toxic, I don't want it. If they ain't trying to pop up on me and stalk me, I don't want it. Y'all know how ridiculously stupid that sounds. Like right here, in late February, police responded to the report that her ex-boyfriend had she had already apparently broke up with him, and he was still popping up to assault her, but she was trying to move things out of the home. She was trying to leave. She got tired of it, done with it, tried to leave. He was still popping up to assault her. When they arrested him the next day, he surrendered what he had holstered inside of his waistband, so he had already had a weapon. And then this popped up right here. Suspect who shot an unalived ex-girlfriend, Shakeia Allen, identified. This is the suspect right here. I'm not saying he did, but this is the suspect, allegedly. You can't read it at the top. It says Amir Johnson allegedly unalived his ex-girlfriend in Baltimore shortly after she had filed for a restraining order against him. So that shows you that you can do everything right, and that type of person will still pop up on you to try to claim ownership, to try to claim stake in your life. If you watch that video, which somehow was still on the internet, on Twitter, there's a person recording him. He's chasing her through the parking lot. She said, I got a restraining order, you leave me alone. He said, I don't care, call the damn police. Call them. Chased her through the parking lot. She got tired, and then the last thing you hear her say, he got a gun. You hear shots ring out. She did everything right. She got a restraining order. She tried to leave his toxic, abusive ass, and then end up losing her life. And the crazy thing is, you look on the comment sections, men just don't act like that. See, she must have did something. She ain't innocent. Y'all are crazy as hell to think that somebody deserves to get unalived or what. Woo! And y'all, the crazy thing about it is, you watch the video, he stood over top of her and shot her again. After she's already down, people screaming, it's on camera, and he just walked away. He didn't even run away. He had a plan to do that. If I can't have you, if you want to set a boundary on me, if you want to stop me from contacting you, if you want to stop me from being able to reach out to you, I'm going to force myself upon you. I know a lot of people just say, hey, just leave, just get a restraining order. Y'all, I agree with leaving and getting a restraining order, but also making a plan to leave. Understanding that leaving does not mean the abuse ends. Post-separation abuse is a real thing. People will still abuse you even after the relationship ends. Like, you might want to end it, but they don't want to end it, no matter what they did to you, because they feel like whatever they did to you, you deserved it. I wouldn't did anything. They did this to me. They deserve whatever I did to them. No. That is the working mindset of a lot of people, though, that think that you belong to them no matter what. Understand that a restraining order is just a piece of paper, y'all. It does not set a force field. It's to hopefully, restraining orders, I saw somebody say it, restraining orders are for law-abiding citizens most times, like to get you to stay away from them. Like, I don't want to break the law. I don't want to go to jail. You can't, like, restraining orders don't work on toxic, abusive, narcissistic people because they don't care. Some of them do not care. And this is not me saying to not get a restraining order. This is just me saying get a restraining order if possible, because sometimes they will deny it. Even with proof, they will deny it. And also get some protection. I don't know where you live at. Protect yourself. Arm yourself. change up your plans, change up your schedule and things like that. Because even after a toxic, abusive relationship ends, if y'all been living together, they know where you work, they know where you live, they will still pop up on you because, they work from 9 to 5. I'm gonna pop up at there. They leave at 8:15. I'm gonna get there at 7:30. They get home, they get to work at 9:05. I'm gonna get there at 8:30. They will pop up on you because they know your schedule. They know where you're going to be at. So they will try to beat you there. And just try to continue the cycle of abuse. So y'all, I will say this. Leave as soon as you can. Like the first inkling of abuse, leave. The first sign of abuse, leave. The first sign of some uncontrollable rage, leave. If you feel like you have to keep calling the police on somebody, yo, please leave that person alone. I'm gonna say this: the sooner the better. And I said the sooner the better, because sometimes it don't take a long time for them to get addicted to you and obsessive with you. You can be in a relationship with somebody for 2 months, then they stalk you for 2 years. They harass you for 2 years. Like, we only dated for 2 months. We had 60 days. They were supposed to be a free trial. The free trial expired and you still charge me 2 years later. Damn. So make sure you're protecting yourself, y'all. And again, this is my truth, y'all. This is my thoughts right here, and I'm gonna close this out. Leave at the first red flag, the first one. Like, everybody doesn't deserve a second chance, third chance, or whatever. Oh, they just got mad. Maybe I just rubbed them the wrong way. Y'all, leave at the first red flag. And this is not me. Look, I'm not trying to blame that young woman for whatever happened in her relationship dynamic. I'm just using her story to try to help y'all. You know what I mean? To try to help y'all out. Just being real. Just trying to help you out in this situation, because you never know what people are going through. And that's me being honest with you. And y'all, if you made it this far with me yapping, you might as well subscribe to the channel. Thanks. See you later. Peace.